Hey there everyone! Well, today we're here with a good friend of mine, Lauren Rader, and she's an actress and producer on the web series Living with Models. I met her, I think, for the first time when, I think you made a pie the first time I met you.
I think I did. I was really nervous to show you, because I knew you were really good, and I was like,
no, I was very impressed. It was like a peaches and cream.
Oh yeah, the peaches and cream pie. I've never done it again.
And so Lauren and I have kind of had this whole baking connection this whole time that we've known each other, and so today I wanted to have her on. This is going to be a two-part, so stay tuned for the next one, because this one will make pie dough, the next one we're going to actually make a pie.
We're using this fancy gadget.
We are. And have you ever made pie dough?
I've never used that. What is that? It looks
This is a Cuisinart, just a good old Cuisinart. Okay. You can do it with a pastry cutter.
That's what I usually do. Yeah.
Or if people use forks, or not two knives, or even their hands, but today we're going to use a Cuisinart, and it makes it so much simpler, so easy. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to weigh out our butter and our shortening. Okay. I like to use a combination of both. I don't know if you've...
I've never, I usually just use the shortening.
Just shortening. So we're going to measure that out, and I like to weigh it.
It's so much more precise than my way.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and cut this. I'll let you do the honors of the butter, and I'll get started on the shortening. Okay. So give me just little cubes of it right on the parchment here. Okay. And we're going to measure it out to 7 ounces. Okay. I'll work on the shortening. I like these shortening sticks that they sell instead of like the big giant tubs of shortening. It just makes it easy and
I don't like the tubs either.
It's just your hands get all dirty and messy in there.
Look how good I'm doing these cubes.
I know, they're beautiful. You're going to give me 7 ounces, and that's going to be the perfect amount. It's about 2 cubes of butter. 2 cubes of butter is 8 ounces, so it's just a little shy.
Do you ever find that your number sort of changes with weather condition? Because mine tends to fluctuate.
Yes, it does. Okay. The moisture and humidity in the air can make all the difference and totally change it.
Do you use more water, less water type of thing? Yeah.
And that you'll totally see. We have more control. I like to keep the fat the same, and we'll see the water.
The water is what fluctuates.
Yes. Okay. So there's the 7 ounces, and then
it's a little over. Unacceptable.
Take that off. There you go. And then I'm going to add 5 ounces of shortening. Okay. These butter shortening packets, you can do ahead of time. Okay. Keep them in your freezer, and then when you want to make pie dough, just pop them out. And there's our 5.
Good idea.
Yeah, just pop them out, and you like instantly have pie dough with your Cuisinart. So I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm just going to pop this in the freezer. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put 4 cups of flour in our Cuisinart. That butter and shortening, that should be nice and cold. We're just going to put that in there as well. Why don't you pour me a half a cup of water? Okay. And I'm going to show you another little trick to kind of make sure that everything stays nice and cold and that the butter doesn't break up. Okay. I like ice water. Oh. So we're going to add a couple pieces of ice to the water.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
And just let it get really cold. Okay. Pop the top on. And give it a couple whirls. You know what we forgot? What? Half a teaspoon of salt. You want to give me a little salt in there? So you just want to lightly pulse it until you have a good mealy consistency. That looks good. Like we have the size of like peas in there, and that's kind of what we want to see. Yep. So now we're going to stream in the ice water. Okay. No ice, just the water. Got it. And I'll pulsate while you stream in. That's probably good there. Yeah. And we just want to pulsate it enough to where it comes together into like a ball. Okay. You can see it form together.
That's really good.
Perfect. So now we just pile it out onto our parchment paper here. Yeah, we have some nice butter chunks still in there. Everything's nicely incorporated, but it's still flaky enough.
Smells good.
Oh, nice and buttery. So just kind of divide it into even pieces, into 4 equal sections. Okay. And then we're just gonna wrap this up. Yeah, pop these in your fridge for about a week. They'll last, or you can pop them in the freezer and they'll last you throughout the holiday season. Like I would say a month, maybe a month and a half. So do a bunch now and have them on hand.
Yeah, that's perfect for me. Because on the holidays, go a little pie crazy today.
Good, I love it. It's nothing better than like a homemade pie, and everyone these days prefers pie over cake anyway, or any other desserts. And
plus, it's rare when people make their own pies.
Especially their own pie crust. That's really
for real. Yeah. No store-bought.
And this is super simple.
Yeah, I need to get one.
And like I said, if you don't have a Cuisinart, feel free to use the pastry blender. It's the same process. You're just going to make sure it comes together.
It takes a little longer, but yeah.
But in the end, you have amazing, wonderful, delicious pie dough. Thank you for doing this with me.
No problem. Thank you for having me. This was
watch
fun.
the next one because Lauren's going to be back and we're going to make an actual pie.
Yay! What's out there? Oh, hey, Bob. The neighbors are so
Come on up for some pie later.
Bring Timmy over.